From the Denver Post, Broncos beat writer Mike Klis. Mike, let's start this thing off talking about the Broncos keeping their winning ways alive. They're looking for a seventh straight win. The last time they got that done, 1998.
Yeah.
That was a big year, Super Bowl year here in Denver. How do the Broncos do that? How do they go about winning their seven straight? It's not going to be an easy test this week.
You know, I think it's big that they're home. It looked to me like in the last couple of weeks the team was flat. You know, didn't have a whole lot of energy, wasn't crisp, especially Peyton Manning in his passing game. I think maybe the emotion of being on the road 3 out of the previous 4 weeks kind of drained the team a little bit. I think being at home, getting a little jolt from the home crowd. I think the fact that Peyton Manning will get a jolt, that he's facing the 32nd ranked passing defense. You know, Peyton, for whatever reason, Nick, he had 6 straight games where he completed 70% or more of his passes. That was a record, NFL record. He does it with the Broncos first year. But then the last 2, he hadn't even got to 60%. And he hadn't had 3 straight games of less than 60% since 2000. So he's due to bust out, and I think he might have the right time, the right opponent to do it. I don't think the Broncos can beat Baltimore in the playoffs in January, and I don't think they can beat New England in the playoffs. So that number 2 seed becomes imperative. You know, I've heard a lot of people talk that it'd almost be easier to beat Houston if they're the number 1 seed in Houston because of the conditions. It's going to be an enclosed stadium.
Sure.
It's going to be warmer. Those tough temperatures are going to be tough on Peyton Manning going there in January. I think that is enough incentive. The difference this week is that, you know, Josh Freeman can give them a little balance. I think the Broncos in that base defense had a little bit of trouble against the Chiefs stopping the run last week. I think what you're going to see is the Bucs are going to try to keep them in that base defense and try to maybe pass out of it. It's going to be a nice test for the Broncos in this game. But you're right, stopping the run and Doug Martin will be number 1.